And of course, downtown Denver looking fantastic too. Visibility has improved quite a bit here in the metro area. Again, northern Colorado, still a little bit of patchy fog out there. And that cold pool of air is just kind of sitting across the South Platte River Valley. If you're in Greeley, Fort Lupton, temperatures currently in the teens. We're now at 23 downtown, up toward Boulder. A bit of an inversion going because you climb up an elevation toward Estes Park, Netherland, Blackhawk, Evergreen, and they're sitting in the 30s. We're going to be warming up, however, with that sunshine out there today. I anticipate upper 30s, low 40s for much of the metro area, the eastern plains. Still kind of cool up in the high country, but again, on HD Upper 9, it's fairly dry as our storm system has pushed out of the state, now impacting St. Louis, Cincinnati, bringing them some snow. And then across California, they are bracing for what we like to call an atmospheric river. Just so much moisture taking a line drive into California from the Pacific. And it's not just the mountains. However, the mountains out there toward Lake Tahoe, Mammoth, the Sierra Nevada, anticipating potentially 7 to 8 feet of snow. In some locations, they're under a blizzard warning. And then also we're going to be looking at the potential for the coastline to see a lot of rain out there too, possibly several inches. You know, they have some burn scars out there. So that's going to be a little troubling. Nice to see the moisture, but unfortunately too much of a good thing sometimes. So we'll be monitoring that. Back here in Colorado though, mostly clear skies overnight. Temps falling into the 20s for eastern Colorado, teens going up in the mountains, and your futurecast looks pretty boring the rest of this evening. Our clear skies take over, and tomorrow we'll kick off the day with a bit more sunshine. We'll be monitoring a few clouds racing in. Otherwise, high pressure continues to keep us dry through the end of the week here in the city. Daytime highs tomorrow will be a lot warmer. How about 52? That looks good. Mid to upper 40s across northeastern Colorado. The high country enjoying some of that sunshine and a nice little warm up. We'll sit at 54 in Littleton tomorrow afternoon, as well as our and then in and around northern Colorado, upper 40s in Fort Collins and Greeley. So your 7-day forecast will be bringing back the heat. How about Friday? My gosh, close to 60 degrees out there. And then looking ahead toward the weekend, that's when that next storm system pushes into the mountains. Looks like about Friday evening into Saturday. So fresh powder for skiers and snowboarders. None of that really making its way east of the Rockies. So we'll just be looking at the winds and a slight little cool off on Saturday and Sunday, but still not bad as we wind down January. The beginning of next week looks warm and dry, and then right now it looks like next Wednesday we have to wait a week, guys, here in Denver to see a little bit more snow, and even at that it looks pretty isolated. So that's kind of what we got going on. A little snapshot here at the noon hour for you of what to expect weather-wise. I'm hopping on Facebook right now, just if you guys have any questions, comments about the forecast, hit me up and I will try to answer them. Yvonne wondering if we're going to warm up. You're cold. I feel ya. But look at this 7-day. Yes, we're going to warm up. I mean, it is toasty, that's for sure. Raina, hello. Great to see you. I mean, your Facebook message, I appreciate it. Jesse, I miss Colorado. Not the cold. But the beauty of Colorado, at least here in Denver, is it's cold and then it warms up. It's cold and then it warms up. We have a great little pattern. Brandy is saying, ready for the warmer weather. It's coming your way, girl. Javier. Not till around April. You must not be a native. It stays cold till April. Some highs 50s, 60s, but nothing above that for a while. I don't know. Looking at this 7-day forecast, it looks pretty warm to me for the end of January, heading into February. But hopefully we do get a bit more snowstorms here. Certain John saying, yes, you missed them. Hoping that we get a few more here too, because yesterday was just fantastic. So magical. I love seeing the snow. It was just so refreshing and a nice change of pace around here. I know the roads were kind of a mess, so that part not great, but hey, seeing the snow, it was delightful. Kate saying it is so dry. How far behind are we with moisture? Worry about the next fire season. Yes, it has been an extremely dry January. We've picked up about 3 inches or so of moisture, of rain, of precip, and we're just slightly behind in that department, but you know, it was so dry last year, and of course, looking at the drought conditions, not necessarily ideal. I can pull up that really quick for you. And also, like, our snowpack numbers have not been phenomenal either. Hopefully our storm, we'll get some updated numbers tomorrow from the storm that moved in, but right now across the entire state we're 78% of normal. Here we are, end of January, kind of right smack dab in the middle of our winter season, winter snow season anyway. And we just need more, you know. Typically here in Denver, our snowiest months are March and April, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Usually that's when we see the majority of our snowfall come through, so we still have time, but I feel ya, it has been extremely dry. And I mean, we've seen fires here this month in January in parts of our state, so there's really no dedicated fire season in Colorado, unfortunately. We see fires year-round, and looking at this map, the drought, it just really does not bode well, especially for western Colorado, as we have exceptional drought going, extreme drought for the majority of eastern Colorado. Farmers, ranchers are just dying to see some more rain in the forecast, some snow in the forecast. So that's why I feel like every storm I just get so excited that, you know, moisture is here, it is coming. Jason, we are in a La Nina year. So that typically means that we see slightly less than average snow here in Denver, and usually it's windy too, which I know the past month we've had just these terrible windstorms that have been coming through, and just not a lot of moisture. That moisture kind of ends in the Rockies, and then for the plains we just see those strong winds, which is evident with this storm that's coming in on Saturday, as the mountains see a bit of snow. But for us east of the Rockies, it's going to be more so about the wind that picks up. So anyways, that's a quick little snapshot for you. I think I've answered all the questions, but I love when you guys reach out to me. So as always, you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of the things, and I would be happy to answer any more questions for you. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Same time, same place. Have a good one.